everybody, we're back for another video, and in this video I am going to share with you some of the thoughts and processes in the downsizing of things for my planner stack that I'm going to use for the month of May. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 traveler's notebooks here. I have a Leuchtturm, I have an art journal, and I even have a Filofax. Yes, I know, that's quite a lot of stuff. Let's start with smallest things first, and that would be this right here. This is my passport size traveler's notebook made from Brie at Documented Journey, and it's in a dark brown color, which for the life of me, I think it might be called like acorn or something like that, but don't quote me on that. And it's got the pockets on the inside, and I myself turned it into a traveler's notebook by adding the holes in the elastic here. So this is staying the same. It has my wallet contents, it has a monthly on-the-go calendar, and it has a, as you can see, a grid notebook where I just keep track of things. So that's what's in there. This is staying this way for the month, since it's something that I've just recently got and I'm enjoying using, and it's light and very portable. It's staying just like this. Now, when we look at the 3 traveler's notebooks, you'll see I have my Tokyo Train Station edition. This is the Moterm in the coffee color with the gray interior, and then this is a Foxy Fix in the Rowena. These two are single elastic, and this has 2 elastics. And at the moment, since university classes have ended, or are finished, grades are due this week, that's it. And like one last lesson for a couple of students, I've been able to kind of downsize what I have in here. I have my Faroof zipper pouch, I have my monthly planner, I have a grid insert that I printed on Midori MD paper, and then I also have my May to August planner that I printed on Midori MD paper. So that's what I have in here. Since I don't need my teaching insert right now and a few other things, I was able to move back into a Midori. And I think I'm going to use this to keep track of like some things. So that's why we have that. Then when we look at these 2 notebooks, this one, my Moterm, has all of my YouTube stuff in it, like a YouTube notebook full of notes, a YouTube notebook full of notes, and then here's a blank dot grid which has just a couple of things in it, and then it's blank. So since this one is almost finished, I might think of downsizing my system. But for right now, I'm going to keep all YouTube things in here. And then in my Foxy Fix Rowena, which I used to have my planner in, I have a brand new insert for, for my weekly journaling. just some odds and ends. And then I also have a new insert, which I haven't even started yet since I just filled up my last insert. And I have something coming from Bree that I'm thinking I could combine both of these into, or at least one or two inserts from here and the two inserts from here. We'll see. I'm not sure if I need this zipper pouch because I tend to not really use it that much. I have stuff in there. And same thing with the folder. I have stuff in here, but I don't... The only thing I might use would be my stencil. But yeah, like I've got nothing in here. Well, I've got some little pieces, but those can go someplace else. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is taking the items that I have in here that I need and the items I have in here that I need and putting them into one notebook. I'll have a follow-up video sharing how I do that and what becomes of these two, how they end up functioning. So it looks like there'll be 1, 2, 3 things. Now, you're probably looking at the Leuchtturm and the Arteza notebook. We're going, well, what are those for? Well, the Arteza, I want to keep around because it's a, if you read what it says on the cover, it is acid-free, spiral-bound, ideal for wet and dry media, and it's mixed media sheets, and there's 60. And I've been just doing some doodling, like these were from a tutorial that I did. Just some little things that I've been doodling. Those are from pastels, aqua pastels. These are some new watercolors, just some little floral doodles. You know, so I'm going to use this for just sketching, and I've got, I think I've got 2 more of these. So these will be my just on-the-go fun sketch planning pads. And something that I'm wanting to do is I have quite a number of supplies, and what I want to do is I want to keep track of the supplies, and I thought the perfect place to do that would be in a Leuchtturm. Number one, it's got a large number of pages. It's got 250, but not 250 usable. And I've done some things in the back to kind of just do some blanket testing. But what I think I'm going to do is, like, these are my mild liners, and I just wanted to see some things. I want to keep track of everything that I have. So, like, fine liners and gel pens, and of course my mild liners, and what do we have here? Like, those are glitter gel pens and metallic gel pens, and those are just gel pens. You know, I want to keep track of the things that I have, and I think this will be a nice place to do that. And I mean, it's a notebook that I haven't been using, and it's a paper that you know, that most people use, so it would be good to see what things bleed, what things don't bleed. Like, here are my Copic multi-liners, the 0508, the small brush, and the medium brush. As you can see, they ghost, but they don't bleed through, so that's kind of nice. So I'm in the process of planning out how I want to do them, and I think, like, even for my Tombos, this would be a good way to do it. Put the number, or the name, the number, and then swatch. So we'll see. This is going to be a long process for this because I have many supplies, but it'll give me a good chance to use this Leuchtturm notebook. And then the last thing that I'm using which I've done just a couple of videos on, is this right here. This is my Filofax in the A5 size, and I've been using it to kind of keep as like our home binder of sorts. Something that is new is all of my dividers that I made here, and then even these back here. I think I've got, this is a really fun one with the rulers. And then I'm using this one kind of as like a page lifter, since I don't have an A5 page lifter. What I am doing is they're laminated now, and they are the self-adhesive laminating sheets from Scotch, and I think I like them better than actual laminating them with, you know, the machine. So I'm keeping track of like to-dos and stuff, which I don't have anything in there yet. I'm keeping track of our monthly planner, which also has like work and stuff on it. And so here we are in the month of May, which reminds me, I've got to get something out of here. Since it is May, and we're trying to, as much as we can, avoid people and places. Even though the state might be getting back, opening up some things slowly, there are still more and more people that are getting sick, and the numbers are going up, not going down. So, like if I go out, it might be to the grocery store, or to the laundromat, or a quick, you know, pick up someplace. That's it. So there's that. This right here is some of the laminating sheet that was left over, and since I didn't have a monthly tab, I just used it and cut a piece and punched some holes. And you've seen this in my plan with me's, so I'm still using the same week on 2 pages, still using this to track our bills. It's May, and actually all of our bills are now paid for the month. There might be like, I gotta get the truck in for oil change and tire rotation, all of that, but like all of our normal scheduled bills are done for the month, which is nice. Some notes for a future video. I had it open and I wanted to see what it felt like writing in here again, something that's not planning related. And there you go. So that's kind of where I am and kind of what I'm thinking on how I'm wanting to use my planners. I'm just loving the leather on this one, but I'm also loving the feel of the cork on this one. So we'll see what I end up sticking with, you know, what ends up, you know, kind of holding fast throughout the month of May. Because I've got lots of stuff here, as you can see, but eventually it'll be only down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 things instead of the 7 or 8 that you see here. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.